Hello and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver, where today we may be getting the final Kanto Gym badges. Or we may not, I don't know. And it is theoretically possible that our shiny Mesprit hunt could end today. But, I believe that's probably less likely than us getting the remaining badges. So, when we left off, we had just finished Misty's gym. So, we've still got Brock and Blue and Blaine left. So, I suppose that means... Well, we also got access to the Poke Flute radio station. So, let's go to Vermilion and make our way through Diglett Tunnel. I don't have to catch this Snorlax, but I kind of want to. So I'm going to save beforehand. It's just how I get with Pokemon that you only get one chance at. Outlander, once again, the team that I have right now is not going to be facing red. The Pokemon that need ribbons will be facing red, so... Yeah, his Lapras will probably be taken out by Emperor. Okay, we gotta open the Poke Gear and go to the radio. Ah, there's Poke Flute. Excuse me, game, you just told me that the Snorlax opened its eyes wide. I do not see that. Right, Snorlax has some special bulk. Has some bulk in general, really. And it's got some lefties. Well, good news. It has to recharge right now, so at least we get a free Thunderbolt off. I'd love to see a Para. No para for us, which means we're going to have... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're going to have to catch this with no status. But we've still got another chance. 2 more if it misses this second rollout. Nope, no miss. So we are going status free. Yeah, I don't have any other status I can apply other than poison, and I don't want to do that one for reasons. So as far as Pokemon who can survive these rollouts that are incoming, I guess August probably has our best bet. Let's just go ahead and huck balls and hope that one works. Well, that one sure didn't. Actually, if I swapped over to Crobat, I could at least reset the rollouts by using Fly. So I guess Crobat comes out after August. Or we just catch the thing, that works too. Snorlax, the sleeping Pokémon. Its stomach's digestive juices can dissolve any kind of poison. It can even eat things off the ground. I mean, technically everyone can eat things off the ground, it's just not always safe. Like, tell someone it can even eat things off the ground if that someone is a subscriber to the 3-second rule. They will not be that impressed. Bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was surprising. Really, you're surprised that Diglett popped out of the ground in Diglett's cave. What a shocker. Oh no, a Diglett popped out of the ground in Diglett's cave. I am so surprised by this. These guys have arena trap or whatever, so I'm gonna have to actually KO them. Wait, since when does Diglett's cave have a bridge in it? Having a flying Pokemon in battle let you get out of arena trap? Maybe. I should try swapping to Crobat, because that would at least save some time on all of these. It's not like we're getting much valuable XP. Speaking of valuable XP, let's take the experience share back from August, because August kinda doesn't need it, what with being tied for highest level in our party now. Okay, yeah, flying types can escape arena trap. That's good. There was a time when people were all like, oh, are you sure that's Diglett's nose and not an open mouth? And what you think is a highlight is a tooth? That was a lot easier to make a case for in games prior to this one, where the highlight was just pure white instead of just a desaturated red. And also the fact that the outline of the nose gets darker on the bottom to, you know, imply a shadow. Yeah, it's a nose. Also, literally anyone who played any of the 3D Pokemon games could tell you that. Okay, we made our way out to Route 2. Oh my good nuggets, you're the first visitor I've had in a long time. I'm going crazy with joy. Since you look as bright as a nugget, let me give you a little present. So yeah, this is the guy I was talking about last time from the Sevi Islands who... oh, that's a nugget. I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, so that'll have to do. Anyway, guy in Sevi Islands who's mining for nuggets says he's gonna get a house in Kanto. And yeah, that's him. He got a house in Kanto and now he gives nuggets to everyone. So you're Garnet? Professor Oak is waiting for you in his lab in Pallet Town. Also, I received this from him. He wants you to have this. Oh yeah, just some free Sacred Ash, okay. Sacred Ash is an amazing item that can revive all fainted Pokemon. Once. Wow, there is... in the top right corner, there is Z fighting going on amongst these trees. You don't expect sprites to do any Z fighting, but I guess they are sprites that are located in 3D space. Right, I need cut if I'm to escape this little area, don't I? Sure do. Okay, I guess someone's gonna learn cut temporarily. And it's not going to be Heracross or Espeon, so August, I'm sorry, but your terrible moveset is getting slightly worse. I've used Poison Powder, like, almost never, so goodbye, Poison Powder. I wish you were Sleep Powder, but you're not, because Meganium's not allowed to be that useful. They better make... Lumiosian Meganium, like, way better. Because as is, Meganium is terrible, and making it a starter again. Yeah, they're gonna have to add a lot to it to make it actually not just far and away the worst option of the three again. Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm going to have to pick Totodile. Because I've been burnt too badly by Meganium. And then there's also the fact that I just don't really care for Tepig. Yeah, Outlander Meganium's not the only grass starter that can get pedaling. Wow, it's free to get into the museum now. It used to cost 50 Pokédollars. There are thick and well-read books. The Principles of Fossil Extraction, Archaeology Manual, Lost Pokémon, Pokémon Ancestors, Friendships of Trainers and Pokémon, Caring at the Loamy Layer of Kanto. Why are all the books behind glass? Small bones are put together to form some kind of Pokémon. More small bones, more small bones. It's a curving, sharp fossil. This may be a claw fossil. The fossil of a carnivore? I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. Another curving sharp fossil, huh? Stringy and winding. Is this a plant fossil? It's a root fossil! Our museum mainly displays fossils and specimens from Kanto. Please enjoy the extinct Pokémon through their remembrance and step through time to the ancient world. It's flat and looks hard. This may be a shield fossil. Part that protected its body? Solid amber tree sap has something inside. It's an old amber. If you can take it out, you can extract a Pokémon from ancient times? The rough stone has words etched into it. This is an unidentified object found at Mount Moon. It is possibly a moon rock. There are two places that I love. One is the ruins of Alph and Johto. The other is the Pewter Museum. It's so quiet and makes me feel calm. Do you feel its admirable history silently creeping up on you? Did you know that you can extract Pokémon from fossils? If you ever need to, let me take care of it for you. Hey, you don't have any fossils! I heard that sometimes you find fossils when you smash rocks at the ruins of Alph and other places. I never said I had fossils. Why did he go like, oh, if you need it done, I can do it. Hey, you don't have any! Feel like he could have just stopped the conversation at the first part, and then if I talked to him again, he could say, hey, you don't have any. Yeah, let's do Lantern for Brock, because Lantern needs XP more than August does. Yo, legend in the making, you look really rocking. Are you battling the gym leaders of Kanto? They're strong and dedicated people, just like Johto's gym leaders. That sounds like the type of thing he should have said for the first gym we did here in Kanto. The trainers of this gym use Rock-type Pokémon. Rock-type Pokémon have high defense. Battles could end up going a long time. Are you ready for this? Child. Special defense is a stat that exists too. And if you really wanted to get technical in at least Gen 1, I think also in Fire Red and Leaf Green, this gym actually had a 100% usage rate of ground-type Pokemon, but not 100% for rock types. In fact, this is more, or was, more of a ground gym by percentages than Giovanni's ostensibly ground gym. Hey you, trainer from Johto! Brock is tough. He'll punish you if you don't take him seriously. Yeah, that's if he manages to survive any of my SERPs. Crash! Alright, we're 100% rock so far, but also 100% ground. Yeah, broken in pieces. Hey there, Wolfkinson. The ground type that was not rock, present in this gym in Gen 1, and I believe also Fire Red and Leaf Green, was Sandshrew. Wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter City gym leader. I'm an expert on rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! I'm sorry, but their defense stats aren't that high. And what this guy needs to realize is that ages ago, we battled a gym leader who had a Steelix. Its defense is way higher than any of these rock types that we're gonna see. And it's a steel type, so it resists a whole lot more too. Like, these games, they act like an Onyx is a challenge after we have fought a Steelix. Oh gee, a Rhyhorn. I bet if we click Surf, it goes away. I mean, I'm told we're gonna have a hard time inflicting any damage, but thus far we're 2 for 2 for quadruple weakness to water. Okay, Kabutops is not quad weak to water. But it is ×2 weak to Thunderbolt. No, Outlander, he did not say that I'd have a hard time inflicting damage with physical attacks. He said that his Pokemon were impervious to physical attacks, and that I would have a hard time inflicting damage. Technically independent clauses. I believe they were entirely separate sentences. Oh, hey, another thing that's not weak to water. It itches, it itches! You should get that checked out. Okay, using Protect to force me to take another turn of Sandstorm damage. I guess, Brock really wants to make sure I get at least a smidge more damage on me. And I believe that's game. Nope, it is not. Nice para, though. And I think even if he gets the Omni Boost here, we win. And he did not get the Omni Boost. So we're probably going to see another Protect so that I... Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, probably going to see another Protect. Or not. Okay. He saw a KO and went for it, even though he was paralyzed. And I was guaranteed to get a KO with that Thunderbolt. Good job, Lantern. You have soloed Brock. Looks like you're the stronger one. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard resistance. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge. I really enjoyed the battle with you, Garnet. I'll give you the move Rock Slide, too. It can sometimes cause your foe to flinch. Rock Slide is incredible in double battles. But we're not really doing double battles now, are we? The world is so huge, there are still many strong trainers like you. Just wait and see. I'm going to become a lot stronger, too. Sup? This is Ernest. How are you? So, yesterday I thought I was going to catch a Fearow. But that Fearow, it took one look at me and ran off. It was totally rude. You wouldn't run away if you saw me, would you? C instead of A on Ultra Sun. So, in other Pokemon game news, as of last night, I have finished Pokeballing the entirety of the Paldea, Kitakami, and Blueberry Dexes. If you walk in tall grass wearing shorts, do you get nicks and cuts? And during that process of Pokeballing everything, which involved playing through both Scarlet and Violet again so that I could get Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, etc., etc. Those guys. As well as Koraidon, Miraidon, etc. During that process, I found a total of 15 shiny Pokemon. 3 of them were from the Porygon 2 outbreaks, which have 1 in 200 shiny odds baseline. Like, I didn't specifically go hunting for them, they just showed up and were shiny. And I'm not gonna not catch a shiny Porygon 2, even if I already had 2 shiny Porygon 2s. So I ended up with 3 of those, but then the other 12 shinies I found during the process were all just random shinies that I happened to cross. They were, all told, a Mareep, a Swablu, a Gyarados, a Droopy Tatsugiri, an Autumn Sawsbuck, a Bonsly, a Rhyhorn, a Milcery, which I already had shinies for every form of alchemy, as well as 2 shiny Milcerys besides. But hey, I'm not gonna turn down yet another shiny Milcery. A Jumpluff, a Stantler, a Gligar, and a Pineco. I went and looked at my Pokemon Home and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet shiny collection. And not counting the shinies that I've still got in my Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that I've been hunting through Ultra Space for and haven't transferred yet. Like, I haven't transferred forward a lot of my shinies. They'll really sting when you take a bath. What will? I don't remember what he said when we encountered him. All right, the cuts when he walks through grass and stuff. Oh, hey, Viridian Forest is actually real in Heart Gold and Soul Silver instead of being a hedge maze in Gold and Silver. Yeah, looking at all the shinies that I've gotten in Violet and all the ones that I had previously transferred, which the last time I transferred shinies forward was like when Gen 6 first came out. Or like when the transfer first became possible. So the shinies that I had found prior to actually starting to hunt in old games and the shinies that I've found in modern games and whatnot. All told, there are many people out there who prefer solid bug Pokemon over squishy bug Pokemon. Counting only individual species of shiny Pokemon, not additional forms or anything. I had 344 unique species of shinies. Which, hey, that's more than a third of the entire dex. I am doing pretty decently. And a lot of the species that I've got shinies of, I do in fact have multiple forms shiny. Also nice, we got the Omni Boost. Kid's talking about what bug types people like, and he's got a Pikachu. Yes, everyone's favorite bug type. Pikachu. If we add in all the shiny Pokemon that I haven't transferred yet, I'm pretty sure it brings me up over 400 unique species. Doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon, as long as you like them, they'll all look cute. You know, this music playing right now is actually fascinating to me. It's so jaunty. And yet, at least at parts, it's still got the original Viridian Forest music in it, which was originally meant to be, you know, ominous, because this was the first dungeon that you went through in Gen 1. But here, it's like, oh yeah, we're taking a pleasant stroll through the woods. I'm sure that there's nothing more efficient and beautiful in this world than a bug-type Pokemon. I love when Pokemon use Endeavor against me when I have less HP than they do. But now it can use Endeavor against me and actually lower my HP. Or maybe it can't because Quick Claw. Way to go, fast snail. Also, way to go, comma, fast snail. And way to go fast, comma, snail. They both work. If this is it, then I don't mind losing. Yeah, this part right here. It's taken straight from the original Viridian Forest theme, but it's jaunty and pleasant instead of dark and ominous. That's kind of impressive that they managed that. Wow, that's a huge Pokemon! What kind of trainer... Apparently my Pokemon is huge? And that makes me a good trainer? What would he do if well, I guess I couldn't have nothing but Joltix at this point. What Pokemon was known for being tiny before this? What if I only had Diglets? Outlander, you better not start ripping and tearing Pokemon guts. I think that'll make Nintendo upset. Plus, you'd be, I guess, stomping on PETA's thing. Has anyone ever told you that from behind you look like a Venonat? Do I? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Shh, be quiet. The bug Pokemon will run away. Bug-type Pokemon come the sounds of munching on grass, walking on crunchy leaves, swimming in puddles. For bug Pokemon fans, knowing how to distinguish these sounds is key. Welcome to Viridian Forest. Enjoy my bug-type Pokemon. Why did I swap to Flamethrower now? I was thinking, oh, I should have used Flamethrower instead. It does more damage than Lava Plume. And then I swapped to Flamethrower when I only needed to get rid of a sliver of health? That's a waste of Flamethrower PP. Nice quick claw. Love when Quick Claw lets me take advantage of a 4x weakness without taking any damage in return. Pretty impressive. I'm sure you can go anywhere with that skill. There's so many parts of this Viridian Forest remix that I honestly just love. The way it lilts up during the little bit like doot 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 doot. It's just so pleasant. I'm gonna sit here and listen to this for just a little longer. Like, between this Viridian Forest theme and the cave theme that we've gotten before, this game has some really good music. Like, surprisingly good. Yeah, the little doo 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 doo. I love that little lilt. That was an excellent Viridian Forest. I am very glad they expanded it from the hedge maze that it had turned into in Gold and Silver. Why do girls dislike bug Pokemon so much? I've met some girls who love bug Pokemon, so really it just depends on the girl. In fact, one of my friends, her favorite Pokemon are Suicune at the top, but then behind Suicune it's like Larvesta specifically. Larvesta, Golisopod, and Sigilith in some order. I don't remember which order, but two of those are bugs. No good. Right, that's post-battle text. We should trade phone numbers so I can educate you more on the merits of bug-type Pokemon. Yeah, I already know what bug-type Pokemon are good for, bud. You betcha. Thanks. I'll call you sometime. Bug Pokemon squish like soft toy Pokemon when you squeeze their bellies. I love how they feel. Are you certain you're not harming them? Didn't this game have a way to, like, change to the original OST? Right, I guess it was using the radio, huh? Like, you go here and... Nope. Nope. I don't think this is it either. So, yeah, I don't know. My bug Pokemon are tough. Prepare to lose. Was it only the Gen 3 remakes that let you change back and forth between the original and new versions of the soundtrack? I feel like there was a Pokemon game where the remakes let you do that. Like using an item. Was it Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? I just remember there being some remakes where you could use an item to swap back and forth between the original and the remake version. Shall we trade phone numbers? Wow, you're not even going to give me a sales pitch? You're just going to go straight to the question? Call me anytime if you want to battle. I'm going to look for stronger bug Pokemon. May I suggest using Headbutt and seeing if you can find a Heracross? Hey kid, I just had a double shot of espresso and I am wired. I need to talk to someone, so you'll have to do. I might not look like much now, but I was an expert at catching Pokemon. Do you believe me? Nope. What, you little whelp? If I were just a bit younger, I'd show you a thing or two. Okay, so HGSS did have an item for it. I wonder where said item is got. Yes, I believe you were an expert at catching Pokemon. Good, good. Yes, I was something out of the ordinary, let me tell you. Yeah, you had 100% success rate of catching Weedles by just throwing a ball right away. You were a legend back in the day. Heck, your capturing skills were so amazing they even caused strange occurrences to happen in other parts of the Kanto region. Why, some even say that your catching skills were so incredible that they couldn't even use numbers to define it. The numbers, they were missing. Missing numbers, you could say. I'm gonna leave Viridian Gym for last. Let's go south to Pallet Town, then surf south to Cinnabar, then surf east to Seafoam. Or Blaine. I don't think Route 1's gonna have anything I care about, but I have to check. Sup? This is Anthony. How are you? Lately I've been running across Wild Hoppip quite often. They're easily taken care of. Alright then, be good. Ah, you have to get all 16 badges. Got it. Right after learning it in class, I head outside to practice. Well, this is gonna get annoying. We gotta land one more. Ah, not quite the original tracks, huh? I suppose that makes some sense. So they have this kid's Pidgeot, no return. Something tells me they probably didn't set a specific friendship value for it, so it's just got whatever the default value is. At least that would be my guess.
I should be sure to record all of today's mistakes in a notebook. If trainers meet, the first thing to do is battle.
Well, clearly the first thing to do is to walk up to each other if you don't, or if one of them isn't looking at you, and then say something before the battle. Not a fan of that light screen. So let's get rid of it. Okay, we do not wish to leave Heracross in front of a Magmar.
For trainers, it's a given that we'll battle whenever we meet.
This route's a lot longer than it used to be.
You! I've been waiting for someone like you!
Why? Because everyone else on this route is just a child? You want someone who actually can put up a fight? I wish, at any point in this run so far, that I had discovered a Pokemon had a citrus berry after using Bug Bite instead of after getting its HP low. Well, that's goodbye, Heracross. We don't have to resort to Espeon. We can use Lantern. This Lantern knows Signal Beam. And Lantern needs XP more. Ah, that's probably goodbye Lantern. Well, maybe not with the level gap. Oh, definitely not. Wow. Lantern's got more special bulk than I thought, I guess. to take another energy ball, but we can do that. I suppose Lantern does have a ton of HP. That was a great fight, don't you agree? Yep, Lantern's got the highest HP of my entire team by quite a decent amount, despite being lower level than the... excuse me. Than the two who are closest, I guess. You there, want a battle? You know, it's really weird, considering that it was, I'm pretty sure less than a year ago that I last played through Pokemon Crystal. Maybe it was a little more than a year. But either way, it was last year sometime. I'm pretty sure. And it's really weird going through this after going through that, because Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the Gen 2 versions of Kanto, were shrunk down dramatically. I don't believe a single route got bigger. Many got smaller. And yet, here in the Gen 4 versions of Kanto, we've seen quite a few places get expanded. Like, Route 1 here is way bigger than it once was. Viridian Forest got expanded a little. At least it had its layout changed. Maybe it's a little smaller than it once was, but its layout changed. You're strong. You obviously have trained hard. I mean, heck, this grass patch that I'm walking through right now, it's 4 wide. In the Game Boy games, it was 2 wide. Red's house? Can I talk to his mom and have her heal my Pokemon? Hi! Red's been away. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say no news is good news, but I do worry about him. He's standing on top of a mountain, don't worry. Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City. He goes out of town so often, it causes problems for the trainers. You know, I feel like if he's old enough to hold a job, you can't call him your kid brother anymore. Your little brother, sure. Your kid brother? No. Ah, Garnet, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine that it's hard, but the experience will surely help you.
Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Keep it up, Garnet. So how's your Pokédex coming along?
It's fine.
Show me your Pokédex again anytime. Garnet, thanks to your work on the Pokédex, the professor's research is coming along well. The professor's Pokemon Talk radio show is aired here and in Johto as well. Professor Oak is so cool. So you are Garnet? Just between you and me, the professor's show, Pokemon Talk, is not live radio.
Yeah, you had to include that because we could just listen to it right here, couldn't we? Actually, instead of going straight to Cinnabar right now, since we now should have... Yeah, we've got Pallet Town as a flight point. Let's fly somewhere with an actual Pokemon Center, heal up, and then make our way to Cinnabar, so we're not carrying an unconscious Pokemon with us the whole way. And Outlander, 2 years ago in the Pokemon world, we were in Fire Red and Leaf Green, not the original Red and Green, or Red and Blue, whichever you would like to say. Therefore, we've only gone from GameCube to Wii. It's not that impressive. Just doing a quick look, see, to make sure there's nothing that I care too much about in this grass, and sure isn't. It's Tangelas and Mr. Mimes. Alright, later, Wolfkinson. Thanks for dropping by.
Oh, hey you, will you help me with my sunblock? Don't tell me, you'd rather battle?
You realize that you're supposed to apply your sunscreen before getting in the water, right? You're certainly not supposed to apply it while you are already in the water.
I have to watch out for blemishes caused by the sun.
I'm bored by fishing. Let's battle. To be a fisherman who gets bored by fishing. Truly, this man is one of nature's most unique creatures. I think I can get away with the signal. Save the thunderbolts, as we're going to need lots of them on this route. just go back to fishing. Surrounding yourself with bird Pokemon gives you the feeling that someday you might be able to fly too. Talking about bird Pokemon and then seeing Farfetch just reminded me of how I can never forgive Pokemon X and Y for what they did to bird Pokemon. Which is that they forced them all to be flying all the time during battle. Because sky battles just had to exist. So even the bird Pokemon that looked way better standing on the ground than just gliding stationary in the air were forced into the air where they looked so much worse, and they stayed that way for so many games. Gen 6 ruined Skarmory's aesthetic. Ruined it. Yeah, it's nice that X and Y played around with different battle types. I just wish they didn't have to ruin the aesthetics of certain Pokemon for it. I guess I just need to practice flapping my wings more. Huh? I've got a trainer instead of a Pokemon. Yeah, Outlander, I'm with you. I'm also kind of getting tired of singles. That's why I'm very glad that Blueberry Academy was all doubles. And hey, we're trying something entirely new with Legends ZA, so maybe that'll scratch that itch for us. Giving us real-time battles where we have to actually worry about positioning and dodging. I sincerely hope the Legends ZA battle system ends up being fun and exciting. I know a lot of people apparently liked the Legends Arceus battle system, but for me, it didn't feel ready for prime time, and I do not at all understand any of the people who are like, oh, we should have been able to battle our friends with this battle system. Like, no. It is absolutely not built for that. I can't imagine a single instance where the Legends Arceus battle system would be better for multiplayer than just the default Pokemon battle system. Because it just obfuscates another piece of critical information to the battle, like, oh, is their speed stat going to be the same on this turn? Who knows? It's said that the Pokemon that escaped were huge, is the truth. We run from the tentacles. We soft reset the Mesprits.
I love bikinis. If I had an electric bikini, I could wear it even in winter.
I guess? But when you say electric bikini in a Pokemon game, the first thing that comes to my mind is not a bikini that is heated via electricity, but rather like a bikini made of lightning bolts. I suppose this is too early in the franchise for a Zebstrika print bikini, but that's another thing that comes to mind.
I suppose if you tried to swim in an electric bikini, you'd get a shock.
That really depends. Nowadays, a lot of electronics are quite water resistant, and you can even go swimming with them just fine. I don't know why this little spit of an island exists, but it does. Whoa, a nibble. Huh? A battle? Okay, let's go. I should have asked you to wait until I reeled that Pokemon in. So, something I just want to make a note of real quick. The playtime on this Ultra Sun game. 25 hours, 49 minutes. If I don't find this shiny Mesprit today, the amount of time I have spent soft resetting for specifically this Mesprit will have exceeded the amount of time I took getting to this point in the game. Please, Mesprit. I gotta keep going. I swear, if I don't get this shiny Mesprit today, I might start trying to get it off camera. Just to have it be done. This arrogant guy was at Cinnabar's volcano. Okay? Right, Blue is just hanging out over there, isn't he?
question is, did I become a fisherman because I'm patient? Or did I get more patient because I'm a fisherman? I don't know, but apparently I didn't become a shiny hunter because I'm patient. I am getting quite impatient about these Mesprits. Let's see if this opposing lantern has Volt Absorb. It does! I see we are both Volt Absorb, and we both had to confirm it. Oof, nice read. Yeah, Outlander, I can be patient to a point. Like, I know for a fact that half of all shiny hunts are going to go over odds because, by definition, the term over odds means you've gone over the point where there is a 50-50 chance of having gotten it by then. And that means that there's a 50-50 chance of not having gotten it by then. Half of all shiny hunts will go over odds. But, I don't even, just trying to, air slash, no. While over half of all shiny hunts will go over odds, over those 50-50 odds, not nearly as many shiny hunts will go over the printed odds of finding it in one go. Like, I am going to do a quick calculation here. So, shiny odds in Ultra Sun right now, since I've got the shiny charm, are what? 1 in 2048, I want to say? And at this point, I have had, for sure, more than 4,096 encounters. Like, it's a whole thing. But even if we ignore the shiny charm and just say that this is a full odds shiny hunt, which it isn't, then if we go 1 in 4096, and then we invert that so that we've got the chances of not finding a shiny on any given attempt. So now I've got in my calculator the 99.9755 etc. % chances of not finding a shiny on any given attempt. And now if I take those odds to the 4,096th power, we get the odds of not having found a shiny Mesprit by now. And I mean, they're below 40%. They're even lower if we go with the shiny charm odds, but even without the shiny charm odds, my chances of having found a shiny Mesprit by now are greater than 60%, and I've missed it. But then again, considering all the times I missed Hypnosis, which is a 60% chance, while I was trying to get all of the Pokemon for my Dexes, I suppose I should be used to failing 60% chances by now. What's the reason you became a Pokemon trainer? Fun, mostly. I like collecting things. Swimming is a full body exercise, so it's really good for building strength. If we actually go with the shiny charm odds, let's see what this would be. I do actually quite enjoy calculating odds for things. It brings me comfort knowing the actual odds. Like, even if it's something that I am being horribly unlucky on, knowing just how unlucky I have been, I don't know, it just brings me a sense of comfort. Like, oh yeah, sure, I've been unlucky, but now I can say just how unlucky I am. And that at least lets me see that it is in fact impressive in some way. Or something like that. Or, in this case, the 36% chance that I would not have found Mesprit by now with the full shiny odds. Like, yeah, 36%, that's low, but it's still 36%. That's a pretty high number considering. Yeah, let's go with the shiny charm odds. So 1 in 2048. And then we invert it so that we've got the chances of not getting a shiny on an individual check. So those 99.9511 etc. % odds. And then we take that to the 4096th power. And with the shiny charm, my odds of not having found a Mesprit by now, this is assuming that we've only done 4096 encounters, which I'm almost certain we've done considerably more than. Yeah, my odds of not having found a shiny Mesprit by now are approximately, according to this very conservative estimate, 13.5%. To win more, I need to work on my stamina. And I believe we're out of Thunderbolts now, so let's go ahead and put August in front. The teacher from the swimming class where I learned to swim had a face just like a Poliwhirl. So just 2 big bulbous eyes and nothing else? And yeah, I've been on the receiving end of Fire Emblem's number fudging before. Specifically in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, which allowed you to quick save out of a battle and reload the quick save as many times as you wanted. It didn't delete your quick save upon reloading it, so I would sometimes use it like, oh, I'll quick save before I end my turn, so that if anything crits me or whatever and kills one of my guys, I can undo that. Hooray! Without having to replay the whole battle. Hooray! And at one point, I missed that Soren was within range of a certain enemy. Soren, a squishy mage, who basically dies if he takes a single hit from almost anything. And he was within range of an enemy who could absolutely kill him. But good news, it said that the enemy only had a 70% chance to hit. But because Fire Emblem fudges the numbers, that actually meant that with the way it calculates its hit chances, that 70% displayed chance to hit actually came out closer to like a 96% chance to actually hit. And so I had to reset for quite a while until the RNG decided to actually let me out of that. Due to the incredible resemblance, we called our teacher Professor Poliwhirl. Yeah, it might have been 82% or something, but either way, I was soft resetting for a long time to actually hit the chance. And it was a lot longer than it felt like it should have been. That was for sure. That was before I knew that it had a 2-roll system. And yeah, I think I had to soft reset, or not soft reset. I had to reload the quick save at least 20 times. I do know that much. I don't know exactly how many it was, but I know it was at least 20. Bird keepers are so wonderful with their bird Pokemon. Yeah, I don't remember the exact specifics of it. It was when Radiant Dawn first came out. I do know I eventually got through it. So, I definitely eventually somehow did something to advance the seed. But, yeah, it took a long time and was very demoralizing. Just occurred to me that I've been leaving August in because, oh, I'm out of Thunderbolts. So swapping to Lantern wouldn't really help, would it? It would! Lantern knows Ice Beam. I liked Radiant Dawn a lot for the first 2 acts. The third act is just super overpowered units against super overpowered units. So either you're going to stomp it, or it's going to stomp you, and there's basically no in between. But prior to that point, I actually really liked Radiant Dawn a lot. Though the decision to only let S-rank weapons harm the final boss did kind of suck, because it meant that a couple of the units that I had been training the entire game suddenly became entirely useless, because the best weapons they could equip were A ranks. So, yeah. Oh, so the fact that I got the launch day Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn means that I had a harder time with it, huh? Ah, the days of being unable to patch games. You know, the funniest part about this Mesprit hunt I'm doing, this is my copy of Ultra Sun that I traded the Master Ball off of and have yet to trade it back into, just for safety's sake. So even if I do find this shiny Mesprit, I need to actually catch it. and there's no safety net. So if it starts struggling, thinking about things like that makes me wonder if I should put heal pulse on my Smeargle. Who are you? My name's Blue. I was once the Kanto champion. Although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, for real, show me how many Kanto badges you've got. 6? You're not ready to battle me. But to be fair, even if I did find a shiny Mesprit, I would want to catch it in a luxury ball. Because that's what ball I like putting my shinies in. I guess it's impossible to swim all the way to Johto. So, like, if I failed to get it in a luxury ball, maybe I would prefer waiting until I encounter another one, as long as it doesn't take another 26 hours to find. I don't think I've ever had a shiny hunt go longer than this one before. Like, not just on the channel, just period. I think this is the longest shiny hunt I've ever had. Besides the sea, I can also swim in ponds and rivers. So what you're telling me is you know how to swim in water. Found it, a trainer that I can enjoy fighting. What? Why do you call me it? You could say found one. It would be less degrading. I should be using Ice Beam on all these birds. Save my Thunderbolts for fish. That was an incredible battle. I've got goosebumps. And yeah, Outlander, if I wanted to do Path of Radiance, I could do it right now. I actually do rather like that game, but I just haven't done any Fire Emblem games for the channel. And the reason is just I've got less to say about Fire Emblem than I do about Pokemon games, and when it comes to turn-based games, you really have to have things to say in order to keep it interesting as a viewing experience. And like, I do enjoy the Fire Emblem games I have played, but my experience with the series is beginning with Path of Radiance and going until Fates. Those are the Fire Emblem games that I have played, And Fates, I have not even cleared one of the 3 routes. So yeah, I've just got less history with the franchise. And yeah, I just don't trust that I'd be able to keep a stream of it entertaining the whole time. Even Pokemon's got its lulls, but at least here, if anyone asks me anything about Pokemon, I can go off. Pokemon's a franchise that I've been playing since 1997. There was like a 1-year period where I stopped. Like, I stopped between the release of Gold and the release of Sapphire. I skipped Crystal originally. I was trying to see how long I could hold my breath. When I was a kid, I only played inside the house. Now I love playing outside with Pokemon. Also, Pokemon, like, you get text to read with every trainer battle. Whereas Fire Emblem, you often go an entire battle sequence without really having any text to read. Other than when, you know, some pirates show up with a yar har ho and a yo ho har. But even that, like, it's not anything super amazing. If I'm with Pokemon, I don't mind losing so much. Hey, will you battle me? I don't have a choice, sir. Dude comes at you with a single Starly. Sure, it's level 48, but a little bit late in the experience to have only a single Starly, don't you think? You're something special. Just gonna look up here, make sure there's no more swimmers. Okay. Fun fact, the Seafoam Islands, if you play in the Japanese versions of the games, are instead named the Twin Islands. Futagojima. Look, it's my very best swimsuit and my very best Pokemon. Another kind of fascinating thing about the Japanese versions of Pokemon, at least for the first few games, pretty much every character who got a name was named after a plant. And while we certainly got quite a few characters named after plants in the English versions, it's not something they really caught on to. Your Pokemon, are you following the latest trend in teams? Like, I can't give many examples off the top of my head. I don't remember what all the different plants are. Are you in a hurry? How about a quick battle break? Like, almost everyone was named after a plant. Meanwhile, we get names like Morty. Morty isn't a plant. Lance isn't a plant. And Professor Orchid turned into Professor Oak. As he did used to be Okido. But now he's just Oak. Even though I lost, I had fun. Yay, we get the good cave music again. Ladder up. Right. Yo, legend in the making. This gym has many trainers and rocks in the way from the rebuilding. It sure won't be easy to get to Blaine. But keep your cool and defeat the trainers one by one and you will surely find the path. A white lab coat is a researcher's life. We may be living in a cave like this, but we never forget to do the laundry. Well, I'm glad you don't forget to do laundry. Because things would get smelly if you did. It kind of bothers me that Extreme Speed's animation is longer than most other moves. You're trying to sell the fact that this move is extremely fast by making its animation super long. This white lab coat makes me feel like I've become smarter for some reason. Wow, to see a gym in a cave like this, I'd love to explore it. But you're in it right now. Are you not exploring it right this very moment? Bitterness leads to improvement tomorrow. Blaine may have lost his gym, but he never gives up. His perseverance is what motivates me. Together with Blaine, we will rebuild our gym. Okay, so that guy down there is the guy we have to defeat in order to actually reach Blaine, but we're still going to fight the other two guys. We lost the gym on Cinnabar Island and felt lost before we came here. Probably should have had the emphasis on felt. We lost the gym on Cinnabar Island and felt lost before we came here. I wonder how long it's going to be before we get the first Pokemon game with, like, actual voice acting for cutscenes. Instead of just having them silently flap their mouths, like they have done for every Switch Pokemon game. We take a step back when we are defeated. Don't you think we were downright honest? Never put us in the same category as scientists who help bad guys. But you took a step to block the path, sir. I'm in the middle of collecting battle records. Can you help me? So I guess they take a step in the direction opposite from where you are. Yeah, honestly, Outlander, I'm probably in the same boat as you, like, well, maybe. Depends on whether they give us access to all the different voices. Because chances are very, very good that if they do voice acting, it'll probably end up that I dislike the English VO and want to go to the Japanese VO instead. If I get stuck with the English VO and it's like the Pokemon anime, then I will probably nope right out of there. I didn't expect you to be so good. Who in the world are you? Nope, never mind. They do not take a step directly away from the player. But then that guy down there, he would have stepped into the space that we were in had we talked to him from the right, so who knows? Ooh, you look easily defeated. But I will say, if you're going to have real-time cutscenes with text that advances in real time without waiting for player input, you kind of have to voice it in the modern day and age. Having auto-advancing subtitles that are subtitles for non-spoken words just feels super wrong. Pardon me, I failed to sense how strong you are. All right, Blaine, I hope you're ready to say hi to my fish. Hey, you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption, but I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We've turned it into a gym, and I am still acting as a gym leader. That will give you the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go! Feels like with each passing game that he appears in, Blaine's appearance gets closer and closer to that of Gerald Robotnik. someday he's going to reveal that he's made a cannon in a space station that is capable of exploding the moon. And then his grandson is going to show up and tell us that he has an announcement. And then we're gonna have to worry about fake hedgehogs in the Pokemon franchise. I guess technically we might already have one if you consider Togedemaru. I know we've got Bright Sun going on. I'm just clicking surf because. White herb, huh? Interesting. You don't often see stuff like that on a gym leader. So we probably lose Lantern this turn. Or not. Show me a para, come on. Or if crit works, would have worked a little better if it was just slightly more. So that's going to be good by Lantern, even with the sun gone. Yeah, Outlander, Sonic Adventure 2 is a very special game. And honestly, if it wasn't so immensely quotable, people probably would have forgotten a lot about it. But no, its writing is that specific level of bad that it is lovable for it. And of course, Mac Cargo hurt itself. It's actually really fun if you look at some interviews about Sonic Adventure 2 and the process of writing it and all that, like, and the voicing process. Like, there's some points where the localization team wanted to localize lines or shouts or whatever, but the Japanese team was like, no, you can't change it. It's got to be close to this, which is why we get Robotnik in the Chow Garden, or rather Eggman in the Chow Garden, going, Yosh. And why Sonic, when he kicks the golem in the one place, is it the egg golem or is it just not the egg golem? I forget whether it's egg or not. Either way, golem, when he kicks it, he goes, Teria! Which, like, that's not a sound an English speaker makes. So the things that they were and were not allowed to change just made that game a very strange mishmash of English and Japanese stuff. And it made Station Square have Well, not Station Square, I guess. We didn't really see much of Station Square in Sonic Adventure 2, but either way, it made the world of Sonic Adventure 2 feel very unique. And yes, Outlander, they were too serious about the story. Though, if you ask one of my acting instructors that I had in college when I took some acting classes, the heart of comedy is to take things 10% too seriously. What a time for a Quick Claw! Magcargo, that Quick Claw ruined me. I hope you know that. Unless you get another, we will remain ruined. Another white herb. Blaine, you're aware that it's against league regulations to use the same item more than once, right? Or rather, to have more than one Pokemon hold the same item. It's against league regulations. You shouldn't do it. Awesome. I've burned out. Take this volcano badge. Here, I will give you this too. It's called Overheat. It has a slight drawback, but it's powerful and well worth it. I did lose this time, but I'm going to win next time. When I rebuild my Cinnabar gym, we have to hold a rematch. And yeah, Outlander, it is very rare for Sonic to add new characters and have them not suck. And the fact that you accidentally said Sonic instead of Shadow there, even you mistake Shadow for Sonic. So clearly they were onto something when they captured Sonic thinking he was Shadow. I kind of want to see a remake of Sonic Adventure 2 where the only thing they change is the voice actors, and they change them to the Sonic Adventure, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie cast. So give us Keanu Reeves as Shadow, saying exactly the lines from the original Sonic Adventure 2 with the exact cadence, just in his voice. If you want to battle me for real, come to the Viridian Gym. I'll be waiting for you. All right, time to get our last gym badge in this entire game. I literally just healed my Pokemon. I don't need to go in here. Look at that. We can actually walk through here to get to the gym now. How was it? Were you able to battle the leader? I haven't gone in yet. Unless you were talking about Blaine, in which case I didn't talk to you earlier to ask about it. Yo, legend in the making! The floor here is unstable, so you should put away your Pokemon now. The gym leader is a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you've got. What do you mean 3 years ago? I thought it was 2 years ago. Did the timeline change? Okay, so if we take this left up arrow, we end up back at the start. If we take this right up arrow, we end up back at the start. If we take the very right up arrow, then we land on a spot up there. But if we take this left arrow or the right arrow over there, then we get to fight this trainer. Anyway, fight me and see. I'm sorry, did I just show up mid-conversation with me? Gotta say, I didn't expect to see a Stantler here. Let's Thunderbolt it. Oh, you want a Thunderbolt first? Be my guest. You know, I'm now imagining a universe in which Sonic did debut in Sonic Adventure 2, and all the Sonic games before then existed. They just didn't have Sonic in them. But they were still called Sonic the Hedgehog, and we just never saw Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like, wow, that's a weird name for this game. Why'd they call it that? And then Sonic Adventure 2 finally shows up, and out of this helicopter comes a blue hedgehog that we've never seen before. And everyone's like, that must be the Sonic that we've heard about for so long. That would be quite the universe. Me, I should be a pretty good practice partner. I shouldn't say that about myself. Okay, so first thing he said to us was, let's try it and see, or something like that. And then when we beat him, I was deceived, is what he said. And now, me, I should be a pretty good practice partner. I shouldn't say that. This guy is having an entire conversation with someone we are not aware of. We are getting to see half of a conversation here. Okay, if I go to this blue arrow down here, that'll take us to the next battle, so let's go there. What do you think? You've never seen such a wonderful gym before, have you? I mean, this character has never seen a gym like this, no. But would I describe this gym as wonderful? I'm not sure. I guess we Thunderbolt the Slow King. I considered using Signal Beam, but then realized that we're probably not going to run out of Thunderbolts in this gym. We might, but we're probably not going to. Wow, an Oranberry. That's not the type of thing you expect to see on a level 50 Pokemon. Probably should have used Signal Beam here. kind of amazing how few Gen 4 Pokemon we've seen in this game so far. There have been a few, but not many at all. And we're getting one now. Inside a gym. It just feels weird. Don't freeze and we're good. Outlander, it amuses me that that sentence you've written can be read as them wanting you to buy and or find specifically a friend. Not buy a copy or find a friend with a copy. Buy and or find a friend who has a copy. There are many kinds of gyms in the world, but I really like this one. Okay, so any of the left arrows we could touch here will take us to the wrong spot, so I guess we gotta go here. And actually, there is no way to get from that second trainer to progress without going back to start. So if we go to this up arrow to our left, we will end up progressing. And it looks like that is our only means of progress. Okay, so now up arrow to the right takes us to start. Up arrow to the left takes us to start. We don't want to go down at all, so I guess this up arrow is our only means of progress. And it sure is. Okay. And this up arrow also takes us to progress. But now that takes us to start. That takes us to start. That takes us to here. That takes us to here. This is progress. But I want to reach that guy. How do I get to you, sir? I need to come from above. Got it. So I can't see much here. Let's go right up the middle. I'm Ida. Next to me is Ellen. Together, we're a double team. All right, let's get this fight started. Come on. Porygon too. It's getting attack boost. Okay, we can live with that. So let's drop a Thunderbolt on the Azumarill and drop a Brick Break on the Porygon. Ooh, so close. Alright, that Porygon has guaranteed that it gets to actually use another move. chose to extend its life by one more turn and waste more of my PP with Protect, of course. And who's getting the Tri-Attack? Lantern is. So that's probably goodbye, Lantern. Or not. Nice. Goodbye, Porygon. If the only thing gym trainers have is strength, they won't do well. Bringing out your opponent's strength is also very important. You're stronger than we anticipated. Okay, I like that it actually makes them both talk to us when we talk to one of them post-battle, because I don't know that we can ever even potentially reach him to talk to him. Because we gotta go out here, and then down here, and then, oh, hey, we get another battle. I should have healed up first. Looking around the room like that, doesn't it make you a little dizzy? I believe you mean sliding around the room like that, because looking around doesn't make me dizzy. But getting spun around the room all slidey-like, yeah, that probably would. Let's not have Lantern out front. Though Heracross might also end up getting one shot here, and that would be unfortunate. Okay, Trick Room ain't gonna one-shot nobody. Though what follows it might. So that just confuses. That should be goodbye, Spinda. Yep, goodbye, Spinda. Nice miss on Stone Edge. Love to see it. And love to see confusion not mattering. Nice miss on Stone Edge again. And love to see confusion not mattering. The RNG has decided that Heracross got to survive that battle. Looks like you've still got some energy left. Yeah, I did just use up some luck now, didn't I? Okay. So, I guess we go here and it puts us back at the previous tile, and then we go all the way to the right. And there we go, we've reached blue. Yo, finally got here, huh? I wasn't in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Hahaha! Johto's gyms are that pathetic? Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. I mean, let's be fair. Johto's gyms are easier than Kanto's. Though that's not necessarily because Kanto's gyms are especially hard, but rather because the gym leaders actually scale their teams based on their challengers. As we saw in the Pokemon Origins anime. Oof, quadruply effective when we only got that much. We should survive this Leaf Storm, I hope. Guess not. Okay. Ah, it's one of those. All right. Well, hopefully we don't end up missing Lantern too much later on. Crobat should be able to finish this Exeggutor off just fine. We got a full restore. That's okay. Our X-Scissor is going to do plenty of damage. And unless Exeggutor outspeeds Crobat, it has no chance of winning. So yes, Exeggutor down. I kind of miss my Lantern now, but August is still great into Rhydon. Got a Stone Edge. This one's not missing. Ouch. That's not a crit either, so... if we don't get rid of this Rhydon with this Petal Dance, there's a decent chance that we lose August. But Rhydon's gone. So now we're still locked into Petal Dance, unfortunately, but... such is life. Okay, we're losing August. And now I actually am more upset about losing Lantern. August outspeeds Arcanine? What? How? I'm used to Arcanine being, like, actually kind of fast. I don't look at Meganium and think, oh, yep, that's definitely a fast Pokemon. Maybe Magcargo can clean up Arcanine. Dragon Pulse isn't going to help our chances. Weird move for Arcanine to know. I realize Arcanine could even learn Dragon Pulse. Would have loved to see an Omni Boost there, but oh well. Oh, bye, Arcanine. Machamp, huh? Yeah, we don't leave Magcargo in for this. I believe we bring out Espeon. Also, I think that swap out of Arcanine is the first time we've seen an opposing trainer do a switch in this entire run. And goodbye, Machamp. And look who's back! Unfortunately for you, Blue, that Arcanine is not going to outspeed our Espeon if it can't outspeed a Meganium. And I'm pretty sure we can take out the rest of it. Okay, now I really wish I still had Lantern. We psychic. Alright, so that's going to be Gyarados gone. What have you got hiding in the very back, sir? We've already seen grass, water, and fire from you, so it's probably not going to be any of the Kanto starters. Which I guess means none of his teams from previous games are canon. Oh, yeah, you're unprepared for this. We'll knock you down. I guess I am unprepared for this because you got rid of my fish. I no longer have an electric move to use on this. And I do still have a rock move that I could use, but I would need Quick Claw to kick in. Ooh, nice miss on the air slash. That certainly helps. It's not a full-on delivery of victory to us, but it sure is close. And we survived that. Okay, victory is ours. Perhaps I'm the one who was unprepared? Okay, we've got a full restore, but that's fine because we two-shot this thing with Psychic anyway, and we outspeed it. So yeah, victory belongs to us at this point. And there we go. All 8 Kanto badges obtained. This is the real power of Johto. No, it's the power of me. No way. How the heck did I lose to you? Alright. Here, take this. It's the Earth Badge. And yeah, Pidgeot is defensively weighted, but I mean, if you look at it compared to Fearow, one of those birds is clearly bulkier than the other. With this badge, you'll be able to use the HM move, Rock Climb. Here, take this as well. Okay, where do I get the HM Rock Climb, sir? It contains Trick Room. It allows slower Pokemon to move before faster Pokemon for a while. It's a very tricky move, isn't it? Hence the name. Alrighty, back to start we go. I'm glad I don't have to be spun around like this, because, that would be a little nightmarish. Hello, this is Professor Oak. Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know better than anyone else how hard you're working. I thought I should get you a present or something in appreciation. Well, I picked something up, but I completely forgot to give it to you. Ha ha ha! Oh, you don't have to wonder about it at all. I know it's something that will be very helpful to you. You should just come here and pick it up. I'll be waiting for you at my laboratory in Pallet Town. Is it going to be the HM for Rock Climb? Once we have both Rock Climb and the HM for Rock Climb, Or rather, once we can use and have the HM for Rock Climb. That means we will be able to go get a Tyrogue. Not that I'm going to bother to do that anytime soon. Flying to Red's house like it's my own. I'm not even allowed to take a rest in there. Good to see you. This is what I've wanted to give you. Yep, that's Rock Climb. That hidden machine contains the move Rock Climb. When you teach it to a Pokemon, you can go up rock walls that have steps carved in them. Those badges are... Wow, you've not only become the Johto champion, but you've collected all the Kanto badges. Well done! No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. Tell you what, Garnet, I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Garnet. Go to the Pokemon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. And with that, it's time to do one more check for Mesprit. Just one. Just one. It's not gonna shine, but we're gonna do it anyway. See, no shine. But anyway, that's gonna be where we call this a stream. And I will be back tomorrow with my 4 ribbon collectors on this file so that we can go to Mount Silver and challenge Red. See you then, friends.